The chords are 379x negative
Yep.
769 Z.
True. How much do you need? Like a lot or?
No, just you don't need to bring that much. We can just start a farm anyways.
Okay, here, I got four
Yeah.
right now. Let me just get. I'll just get like 20 pieces, just in case.
Yeah, like essentially it's just like it's definitely going backwards.
Yeah. It's kind of headache too. It's like it's like instead of focusing on matters that are like more like important, like the world state and like economy and everything, they're focusing on unnecessary issues that like it's just frustrating, honestly. It's
Yeah,
like
don't get me wrong. Like if like my friend tell like if one of our friends go like, "Hey, this is how I feel," I'm not gonna be
yeah,
like, "Yo, I mean,
yeah,
like SDFU." Like I'm not like gonna turn away from you because you are like this, right? But I'm still
yeah,
gonna support you. But I mean, at the same time, it's like those kind of stuff doesn't need to be publicized, right?
exactly.
It's probably like, yeah, keep it between friends, keep it between
Yeah,
close people you trust. You don't need to announce to the entire world. Cause like, what's that really gonna do for you? Nothing really.
exactly. Yep, totally
Yeah,
agree.
and then and then on top of that, it's just I don't know. It's just clown. It's just clown fame, man.
Yeah,
Cause like yeah,
that's
like there's definitely a lot of things that to be focused upon. Or like the other day, I was also seeing like of somebody talking about like military videos,
yep.
right? And they were comparing Russia's, China's, and U.S. latest military videos, right?
Yep.
And like, don't get me wrong, like if possible, I probably wouldn't want like a military to be there, right?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want a military because like if there's a military, it's probably prepare there's always gonna be like the idea that there's gonna be preparing for the worst, right? Um corrupt people or and stuff like that or whatnot, right?
Yep.
Um but yeah, I mean so like I like of course I'm not, ignorant to the fact that
Mhm.
um like the world's just a corrupt place, and as much as I don't want wars to happen, it's gonna happen because there's always gonna be some selfish scumbag out there, right?
Yep.
But like at the end, but like so if that's the case, right? When and in a sense, a military would be inevitable to have to protect your nation, right? In the off chance that there is like these scumbags that pose a threat to your people, right? I wouldn't want a military video that is like soft and like appeals to people's feelings. I want something
Yeah.
that's like strong to encourage people that are strong to
So like
join
step
because it's joining like a military shouldn't be like a joke. It shouldn't be for fun and games and whatnot.
exactly. It could be something that's like
Serious.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so the US latest video is it was like a
Mhm.
cartoon or something like that. And it really appeals to like the wokeness, and I'm just like, dude, come on. The military is supposed to protect your people, protect you, protect your family, right? And if you're
Finally, the
encouraging
wolf.
like people who are just for fun and games, it's like, come on. Like how's that supposed to protect? How's that supposed
Exactly.
to defend in a sense? Like, come on.
Like, like I don't like. I was reading an article a couple of weeks ago, and it was like the U.S. military is making things more gender fluid, as in like their training, they're making it lighter
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
on the
yeah.
soldiers.
That's for sure. But people like the females are still feeling the reduced
Yeah,
the reduced
but
thing, and it's just like,
but at the end of the, yeah, at the end of the day, it's not something you should blame the, in my opinion, the testing. It should be blaming the person, as at the end of the day, you're the one that has to get your levels up to that like high quality level.
yeah, because it's not supposed to be for everyone.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be
Like
for people like the strong. Like not everybody, of course, is gonna be that strong. Like
right, yeah, and it's not supposed to be like fun and games. People are
exactly.
risking their lives for other people for their country, right? So it's like
Yeah.
it's like it's a serious matter.
Yep. But sadly, with this day and age, it's like everything. The woke always want to put like a bit of a viewpoint on every single thing. They want to. I don't know how. They just want to be. They just want the attention all the time. I'd say
Honestly, it's like, don't get me
in
wrong.
every.
Like I get that if let's say the person is an expert at that field,
Yeah. Yeah.
then like by
Totally
all
agree.
means, like, you know, go for it.
Like they're
Tell
allowed
me
to.
I'm wrong and like
Yeah.
put me in my place.
Yep. But sadly, with the woke and all that, every small person, even if they're not an expert, they just want to voice their opinion and cause dilemmas.
I think that's also part of, not like the issue, but like part of it is that there's also freedom of speech, right? Well, at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
in the US, because like we have freedom of speech to an extent in Canada,
yeah,
right? But like, yeah, so if you are to perpetrate freedom of speech, it's
yep,
like, yes, people should be able to say whatever, because that's essentially what freedom of speech is, right?
yep,
Um,
yep.
the downside that comes to it is like, you know, it's letting the smallest voice give power to like the people that yell the loudest, right?
Yeah, it's like
That's
chihuahuas,
essentially
you know.
how it is right now.
It's like giving power to chihuahuas, which are just the most annoying dogs.
Oh yeah,
They
they
can,
are. It's like,
like, ugh,
yeah, you're just letting the one that screams the loudest all the power.
exactly. But man, chihuahuas are so annoying. God. Like, I have a passionate hatred for those things.
Or,
Like, like it's, and they're also kind of dangerous if you think about it. It's like a lot of the times they attack, like they're aggressive and like, and then it's like, ugh. But then again, you also have to blame the owners too, because
I
if the
think
owner
part of it
doesn't,
is also like, that's the nature and the characteristics of chihuahuas.
yeah. But I personally would never get a Chihuahua, like never in a million years. Like
Neither would
there's way
I.
better, there's way better options, honestly. Like a
My
German
thoughts
Shepherd,
exactly.
German
But
Shepherd.
yeah, I was thinking of getting a dog, but then my friend told
Ooh,
me that dog prices nowadays kind of skyrocketed,
yeah. Yeah, like just like cat prices too. Like when I was
and
getting my
I'm
cat,
like, yeah, I think I'd rather just invest in a PC
true,
instead.
true. It's like
Instead,
thousands of dollars.
it's like, yeah, you know, don't get me wrong, I can't hug and cuddle, you know, my PC as I would a dog, but at least, you know, like the dog, my PC won't have high, like the dogs have a higher chance of dying,
True.
right? But like, I mean, I still want a dog, just maybe not like 3K.
Yeah, yeah. Like what type of breeds are you looking at or like interested in?
There's like one that's called Border Collie or something like
Oh,
that.
border collie. My friend
Yeah.
has one. Like they're actually super like chill, super nice.
Yeah,
Jeez.
so I want something that's like that is active, so
Yep.
that encourages me to like also go out.
True. True. It'll keep you active. Like you got to go outside, get a good run or walk in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those dogs are perfect, I'll say. And also they're good herding dogs. But I might be wrong. Herding dog? Yeah, I think they are.
Well,
Oof.
I don't need no
Don't.
herding dog.
Oh my gosh, I'm being swarmed by all the mobs. I'm almost back. Hopefully, yeah, I'm almost back.
All right.
And I think my parents are arguing now. Oh,
You know what is it this time?
I don't even know, man. Half their arguments are about the stupidest stuff. Like literally, bro, literally brown parents will start an argument about how to make biryani, and I'm like,
No, trust me. I understand
I
parents'
see correctly.
stupid arguments.
I just sit there, I'm just like, I cannot get into an argument based on how to cook rice. Like straight up, nah. Like I can't get into I like, bruh, nah. Straight up, I just can't get into an argument nowadays. I'm just like, nah,
Like just
laid
you
back.
should use a rice cooker. Simple as that.
Exactly.
No need,
But thing with
no need to
biryani, it's
argue.
like with biryani, there's like a lot of like arguments and all that. I'm sitting there like, at the end of the day, it goes in our body and better buttholes. It's like, bruh,
No, but I mean also that's like part of cooking, right? Yeah, you can follow
true.
a recipe, but the the art of cooking is essentially um the flexibility to change
Experiment.
and experiment. Right, exactly. So it's like there isn't, I mean, yes, there is like a proper way of doing things,
Yep.
you know, especially when you're like, you know, higher into the prestige of like, let's say Gordon Ramsay, or like
Mhm.
even like a fancy restaurant, or you know, there would
Yep.
definitely be standards, right? But if you're just cooking, you know, on like a family level, right,
Yep.
like there's the flexibility to change and do whatever you want in a sense.
Yep.
All right, I'm coming down. Gonna sleep. Oh, now I'm gonna post a
I'm just
photo
putting some.
of
I
what I cooked yesterday.
I don't even know how to speak English right now, but yeah, here I'm just putting the what's it cactus in the in one of the I think the big long this one right here. Yep.
Oh, you got a lot.
Anything else?
Nice.
Okay. Redstone.
But yeah, I cooked something again yesterday. You're gonna see it in a bit. I'm hoping things with we can go out next week. Because I'm sick and tired of being at home. Why are you hitting me? Can you hear me? Check check your thing.
Track your thing.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, let me just cut down some more trees. I'm just trying to make this like even bigger as a clearing.
Just keep the two trees that are unique. Just
Yeah,
keep it
the
there
big,
for,
big unique
yeah,
ones.
just keep those two there for now. I'm gonna cut it later. Oh, also, I started like this new manga that is
Yeah,
pretty good.
Oh, what's that about?
Um, so it's like one of those manga that's like the main character travels to like a different world,
Uh-huh.
right?
Oh.
So the manga's called Survival King. No, Survival of a Sword King in a Fantasy World.
Hmm.
So yeah, I believe that's the name of it.
Yep.
And so essentially how this kind of differs, right? Um is one a hero when he was chosen there was a bit of like a glitch in like in the system, right?
Yep. Yep.
So as a result, um they like the ones that are chosen, they get like these things called guidelines. And guidelines
Yep.
is essentially like a game's user interface where it
Yep.
tells you like stats, levels and stuff like that. And also like as the name suggests, it guides you, right?
Yep.
So yeah, so the first couple of chapters is I think first couple of chapters is kind of slow
Uh-huh.
because it is just you know okay, it's just about the guy and exploring the world and also
Yep.
realizing his guideline is broken.
Mm-hmm.
So as a result of his broken guideline is that he he can't level up to level 5. Um
Oh.
so
So
whenever
he's kind of like a
he
level one.
whenever he gets to level 5, his level will reset or like from the borderline of 4 to 5. Like when you have like 99% exp, you would love like one more exp would get you to level 5, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so his levels would reset, right? And in order for him to proceed to the next like area or next kind of phase would require him to be level 5, right? But the thing
True.
is
Yep.
that although his level doesn't like although his level resets, his
Mm-hmm.
like his stats doesn't reset, and then on top of
Yep.
that, the mobs also don't reset. They essentially get stronger and stronger, right?
Yep.
Um, so as a result, he is in a sense like a level 5 dudes with like the stats of like probably level 100 or something like that, right?
Ooh.
Um, and then eventually the guy like the powerful being, it's like one of those beings that only shows like the silhouette.
Yep.
So the guy's like the power guy. That
Uh-huh.
yeah. So essentially, one of the guys realized, like the guy that brought them to here, realizes that
Mm-hmm.
there's still some dude, um, stuck in like the original world, right?
Yep.
And he realizes it was like the bug guy, like the guy, like the main character who's bugged, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he tries to, he thinks, oh yeah, this guy's just level 5, right? Or like close to level 5. He just wanted to like didn't want to deal with it because like if the higher management finds out, he's gonna get in trouble, right? So he was thinking,
Yep.
oh okay, I'm just gonna bring this guy to the next like to like the higher worlds so that he would die, right? But he
Yep.
never realized that his stats and his abilities was not that of a level 5. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so essentially he eventually gets brought to like the I guess the new world, and he's
Yep.
just like loving, yeah, it's just his adventure in that world. And yeah, there's still like more story to it,
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny manga. And also the fact that like the main character is also pretty OP, so it's like
Yep.
yeah. So I definitely
Mm,
recommend it if you have time to
Yep.
watch it. Or yeah.
Mm,
And
I'd be-
yeah, and then like another funny thing is also the fact that what's it called? Um what was I thinking of? I brain farted for a second.
mm, Fighting.
Um and also the fact that since he's level 5, he can't
Mm-hmm.
learn any new skills.
Oh.
And because like he can't level up past the
Uh
reason why is because I think part of it is because he still can't level up.
huh.
No. It's the fact that after he like moved on, um,
Yep.
because in his original place, the mobs kind of leveled up along with him, right? So as a result, um, the mobs would give him a lot of EXP, right?
Oh.
But
Yep.
because he went to like a new area,
Yep.
right? That the new areas, they're not gonna have like the mobs are not doesn't essentially doesn't progress with him, right? It's a new area, it's a new all sets of new mobs, right?
Yep.
So like he originally finds out that in order to go into dungeons you need to be part of like a guild, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then these people that were transferred over, they're called otherworlders, and they're like looked down upon
Yep.
because like
Oh.
people think they're like demon cults or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or something like that. So in a sense he has to like hide his identity, and then on
Oh.
top of that is that he finds out his the mobs that he kills,
Okay.
they all give him like a very tiny exp, and
Yep.
that the amount of exp for him to level up is like I think several billion or something like that.
Oh Lord.
Because like although like his levels kept resetting,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess in a sense because his system was like his guideline was broken, in a
Yeah.
sense it's still kind of registered ish that he's leveled up, but
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, so essentially he's like a level 4 that has like that requires like billions of like exp in order for him to like level up once. It's 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 a pretty funny and like memeful manga if you ever want to try and read something.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. That'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm currently on season 2. Like I just got to season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what other stuff that this manga brings.
True. Yeah, it should be like a lot. There should be a lot of good stuff for it then. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that arm pain, that kind of like soreness in my shoulder region.
Noob.
And tomorrow's chest day.
Noob.
Oof. Boob. Get it?
What are you, 5?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, madam.
Where?
Wait, shouldn't we have like a door for our entrance area?
I mean, if you want to, or we can be a rebel and not have a door.
Hmm.
Just say.
Hmm. Oh yeah, dinner. I'm gonna have Green beans, the typical, you know.
Oh, green beans. I hate green beans.
Wait, how do you hate? Oh my god, bro! There's two creepers that blew up right near our house. Our
Bro.
house is not damaged, but they blew up part of the sugarcane and part of the land.
Bro, fix that.
True.
Oh, crud.
They ganged up on me. Oh,
Soft.
good thing I do have a lot of sand, so I can cover the flow. Hopefully.
Do your ears hang low. You know that song?
Yes. It's a meme, pretty much.
Is it?
Kind of like a meme song, somewhat.
I never knew that.
There's a lot of offensive versions of that song.
I'm not surprised.
Mm, you want to hear one of them?
Nope.
I'm joking. No, I can't sing the offensive ones. I'll get canceled.
Oh yeah. Today's Simon Sunday video
Oh,
is
I did
Simon.
watch the last one.
It's the Sidemen versus the Arsenal female Arsenal team.
Okay, so how much are the female Arsenal team gonna lose by? Let's guess.
Now I think it's like those challenge like crossbar
Oh,
challenges, free kick challenges.
yeah. But yeah, did you ever hear the news about the U.S. women's team? Or was it women's team?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you
they
told me
lost.
before how
They lost.
they played against like 15-year-olds or something.
Yep, and they lost. So it's like, mm, yeah, like that's actually embarrassing.
Just stop right there before
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get before you
I don't
get
want to.
canceled.
But I played against women's teams back in college, and we honestly beat them to the point where it was just like it was disrespectful to even score one more goal at that point. Yeah,
Rough.
and some of them were crying. I remember when they lost. Me and my friends were just like, we sh- we felt like scumbags, honestly.
True. I think I read online
Yep,
or like on an Instagram post. Someone
yep.
suggested like let's say for example the uh hold up. Give me a sec. Good enough.
Did you find the? Did you locate the secret compartment in the lighthouse or the secret room?
There's a secret room in the lighthouse?
Yep.
No. But yeah, so somebody suggested like in order to one way they could make you know make the WNBA better
Yep.
was have it so that the nets are lowered, I think, and
But then,
then and yes, and then that way they can do things more like dunks and like or maybe
oh,
shoot have like a I guess better chance of shooting
true, true.
because like
Yeah,
that way it's like when you're dunking and then like people enjoy a good dunk
yeah, yeah.
regardless of like if it is male or female as
Mm-hmm.
long as it's like a good dunk like people are just gonna enjoy it, right?
Yep.
So so some person suggested like lowering the nets so that it's they're able to dunk
Yeah.
and yeah, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a pretty interesting idea.
True.
Yeah. What do you think?
it's still like in the long run, it's not gonna bring in enough money. Like
Well, I mean,
honestly,
if there's more like oh, entertaining value in a sense,
true.
right? Like if I think part of the reason is because like it's not entertaining. Like there aren't dunks or anything crazy of that sorts, right? So as a
Yeah,
result, you know, people are not gonna be as enticed to watching it because it's they rather just watch something crazy, right? But if you know, if you ideally want to increase the viewership, you gotta do something, change some aspect in order for people to be, you know, entertained about it, right?
true.
Um,
Yep.
yeah. So I think it might work if they were to do it, but
Would you want?
for me personally, I barely watch. Like, I was watching a lot of uh basketball NBA this season with like Raptors
Yep.
because you know gotta support the team, right? But like ever since like Raptors kind of didn't make it to the finals, which I mean didn't make it to playoffs, which was not something I'm surprised about, which is something
Yeah,
like
what?
I pretty much expected. Um, like I kind of already stopped watching. So if I don't really watch the regular NBA, which is a lot more popular, chances are I'm probably not gonna watch the WNBA, even if like even if they improve it. But at least it's like there's there's always gonna be diehard fans,
Yeah,
right? But at least that
you
way it's
you
like there's like the opportunity to increase viewership, right? Because like
true.
realistically, right, nobody's gonna say no to like increased viewership and like more money,
Yeah,
like
that is true.
right. And
Hmm.
if increasing viewership and more money means like lowering their nets or something like that, or whatever other opportunities other people can think of, and like sometimes you just gotta sacrifice a little bit, you know,
Yep.
because yeah, like I said, anybody would enjoy like a good dunk,
True.
regardless of who it is.
Now I'm just thinking of Dunkin' Donuts.
Or
Food. Damn, I'm always hungry. I've actually been like suppressing my appetite pretty much.
have you
Like,
considered whether or not you might have a worm, like a
no,
parasite?
no, I don't. I know for sure. No, it's because what's it called? I'm like dieting and all that. Like, I'm like making sure that I'm not eating too much. I'm on a cutting diet, so yeah, like I'm
But like I mean, you were
154.
just off Ramadan, so shouldn't you be
Yeah,
used to it?
but I need to. Yeah, but thing is, like, I need to cut even more. Like, I want to get to a chiseled physique.
All right.
Yeah, you know what it is.